Most cold emails suck. So I invited 4 people to come and talk me through some cold emails that they've received and what it was that made those emails so bad. Hello, hope you're doing well. I don't even want to read this. I think that immediately lost me. What are your thoughts on this?
This is an immediate archive. It's all bundled together. I'm not going to be able to just really decipher what it says in like a quick glance. So immediate archive, I can just like look through quickly and understand that this is not for me. They didn't do their research.
They give it a lot away in the subject as well. I don't think I would even need to open this email to know it was bad, especially as that preview text would have been, hello, I hope you're doing well. Big red flag, please straight up front. Immediately lost my interest. The formatting doesn't help. The length is awful. And it's all about we.
Not relevant, not important, too bundled up, immediate archive.
Hi, Saad. Hope you're doing great.
I'll tell you what I think about this. They went full turbo right after the hope you're doing great.
I took a look at your startup and believe we can help you supercharge your client acquisition on a full pay on results basis.
I did. I looked at your startup. Thank you.
Do you think they looked at your startup?
No, they didn't. No,
this is generic.
I'm part of a template. I'm part of a templatized sequence. Like, hey, they're just showing hey, I looked at your startup. I did my research. No, you didn't.
No context there. Like, call something out specifically. I think that's the most important thing.
We've helped 3,000 plus startups and believe that our proven, reliable, and scalable outreach systems will work phenomenally for vendor as well.
They attempted some social proof with like the 3,000 plus startups, which I think they're on the right track there. But what I would have done, actually name a few startups that might be more prominent that people would know in their specific space.
Vendor opportunity, watch video, link.
And then there's an attempt at a video here, but I wish there was some kind of a thumbnail so we could see what the video is all about. It just says vendor opportunity, which is very generic. So realistically, I'm not going to click that link.
I'd probably be more inclined. This would probably have been a better email if this was, hey, Saad, made you a quick video. And then let the video decide if the content was good or not.
Please let me know if this is something that you'd appreciate exploring.
One of the only good things about this one is that it's short and to the point somewhat. So it's like easy to read.
You lost me at like the hope you're doing great line. Even the second line doesn't really capture my attention.
Hi. I'm reaching out to check if you're looking to acquire the user base of HighSpot users. We also have validated data on technologies like HubSpot, MindTickle, Showpad, Guru, Seismic, ClearSlide, DocSend, Outreach, Mediafly, SalesHood, Quilla, Allego, etc. Please let me know and I will get back to you with all the details, including pricing. So why did you not buy their list?
I am 100% positive that the 25,000 emails in my inbox are these list emails.
Yeah.
It's this. And the reason why is because most demand gen marketers won't buy lists. We know they don't work. And if you do, I'm not sure why. I don't think I've ever purchased a list in my whole entire marketing career. Maybe one time because I was forced to. But there's nothing here that's telling me the why. Like, why is this actually going to help me? Why does this matter for my business? Why is this list going to be something that helps me? There's really nothing here that tells me anything about value or why this would be worth any of my time.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Are you tired of feeling like your podcast is stuck in neutral? Do you want to attract new listeners and take your podcast to the next level? Short form content is blowing up and podcast creating content for these platforms like YouTube Shorts and Instagram have 10x their monthly listeners and getting on the radar of sponsors. Did I mention that one of our reels hit 130,000 views and brought more than 200k impressions in just 1 month of starting our personal Instagram? See here. We would love to do the same for you. Would you be open to a chat this week or next? Cheers.
This is an interesting one, actually. So there's really 4 things I look for when I'm reading through an email or going over my own. So number 1 is personalization. Number 2 is the problem. Number 3 is the point of view. The 4th is the call to action. And then I have a bonus one at the end that I like to use, which is the PS. So looking at this, the personalization is really not super great. Hello there is very generic. It's not, my name's not even there, so I know it's a templated email that's being sent out to everybody. However, with that being said, the problem is actually very accurate. They know that podcasters, go through, they're really interested in blowing up their podcast through video. So they did a really good job with identifying that. And then having the point of view and social proof built right into the email is pretty strong as well. I probably would have linked, I wouldn't have put here after the sentence. I would have put it at hyperlinked over the 130k views and 200k impressions. And then at the end, is this something that would be of interest to you, instead of, would you be open to a chat this week? So this is actually not a horrible email. I know that it's meant for me. It's just not personalized to me.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be personalized as well, because if you did have that feeling of your podcast being struck in neutral, then it would resonate to some extent. And it does highlight something that you might not be thinking about in a way as well. Also, anytime when you start doing 10x, 200K, 130K, those numbers and 10X especially can be a spam trigger word. So we're thinking about like you don't want to sound like you're sending someone a pyramid scheme email. Hi Saad, I read on TechCrunch that you raised a 60 million Series A round.
We did not raise our Series A. We raised our Series B. That's like public knowledge information. It's a completely different sum.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you. That's a huge accomplishment. I don't personally like that sort of language anymore. It's just like, hey, great for you. I'm glad your podcast went well. Are you actually? Just get straight to the point, share a problem.
Is a new software that is able to assess your CRM data and spot prospects who love Vendor and have recently changed jobs to an organization that does not currently buy from you guys. These are prospects who know and love the product and because of their new role have budget that needs to be used up. We are offering of these 30 free high-intent decision makers to create a strong first impression with Vendor. Any chance you or someone you know would want these leads?
They have a light touch, which I kind of like. So they're not asking for a meeting. I think that's a good first step when you're educating or creating awareness.
Do not start your email engagement with, do you have time to chat? Just don't, because no one has time to chat. Tell us why I should book time to chat with you. Don't ever ask me the question because it's going to be no 100% of the time. Not only me, I think it comes to anyone, no matter if you are a marketing leader or you're a sales leader. Time is our most valuable commodity. Earn it.
I mean, okay, let's go with the funding trigger. So let's say this person used that funding trigger and that said, hey, based on this funding, I understand the sales leaders are probably thinking of bringing more reps on and enabling them with better tools, etc., etc. If you use that as a connection, I'd still think, okay, you know what? This person is thinking the right way versus like isolated, hey, I heard this tactic works. I heard this trigger works, stuff like that.
Funding announcement can potentially work only if you actually do the research. So usually the CEO or the co-founders after a Series A, B, whatever, write some kind of like a post. I know that we've done this in the past and it's like, this is what the money's going to be spent on. So if you're like, hey, I just read your funding announcement and noticed specifically that like you're looking to expand into Europe, and then you could tie how your platform can help, let's say that prospect expand into Europe. So that now becomes like a relevant trigger. But that's the thing that 95% of people miss on cold emails when they use any type of trigger. It's just the trigger for the sake of the trigger, not a trigger for the sake of setting the context up for your email.
Hello there again. No, is this General Kenobi? Oh no, it's again with a follow-up this time. I've been absolutely loving your YouTube videos and I wanted to reach out directly. Happy face. I don't think Shirag's watched your YouTube videos.
Not a single one.
No.
No, absolutely not. Like I have,
Like, why lie, you know?
yeah, I immediately knew that he did not watch my YouTube videos.
Yeah, let's be honest, if you watch a YouTube video, then if you're going to watch someone's content, then why don't you say something you did like about it that's unique and then show that you actually went and watched that. But immediately when I see this, and I think this happens a lot of sales emails, like, what about it? You got to be more specific if you're going to personalize. I am the founder of a short-form content agency. We help YouTube creators with effective content distribution and repurposing. We can help you grow your brand on multiple platforms. You don't need to invest a single minute in it. We use your YouTube videos to create content for Instagram, TikTok, and Shorts. Don't need to manage it. We are the specialists. We curate, edit, and publish. No hassle for you. You focus on YouTube and we'll handle the rest. We've created a demo video for you to show you how we actually go about it.
They haven't actually created a demo for me. I know that because they hello there in the intro.
Yeah.
But hopefully they have something that I can look through after I respond. So
let me know if you'd like to have a look and I will send it to you right away.
Describing more a little bit in this email on how he does it. So these are actually two separate emails. I would have preferred maybe the second part as a reply to the previous email to be like, hey, this is exactly how we deliver the results that we've told you that we do.
I think this is a classic example of where someone's pretended they're personalized as well, because I get these emails as well. I'm a TikToker, podcaster, content creator. Hi Florin, my name is and I'll keep this quick.
One of my pet peeves is when people start an email off with like, my name is whatever their name is. I'll keep it quick. Yeah, that first sentence already doesn't really add any value whatsoever. And like, your name is in the signature. I just don't understand why it's necessary or why people feel the need to do that.
Is an artificial intelligence software that automates your lead generation efforts. It helps you find your exact target audience, connect with others in your industry, and generate daily qualified opportunities in a significant way. Could I have a few minutes of your time, maybe this week or next, for a personalized demo? I'll explain why other clients love our product.
I mean, the only really good thing about this email is that it's short. This is the thing, as a sales leaders, you get so many emails about lead generation and they all sound the exact same. If you are a lead generation tool, I highly suggest that you somehow figure out what is your differentiator and focus on that in the email. Because here, this just looks generic and like every other email I get about lead generation.
The hope you're doing well and the redundant things coming in. I think in high school and stuff when we used to write letters, I remember that because that's the first time I learned when you're writing a handwritten letter, I hope you're well. Hey, we haven't spoken so long, hope you're well. So
yeah, trying to be polite. Like you think you need to provide some kind of context and like be warm because it's a random stranger and you're interrupting their day. But
yeah, you can be nice. You can also just be direct and straight to the business and to the point. I had some of my reps say, why would a CFO talk to just a BDR? I was like, you need to understand what SaaS is, why we're in business, and why they want to work with us, not why we want to sell to them.
Back in the day, like we did used to use it in like 2014, 2015, and sales development was so different back then. So it worked because no one was doing that. I think it's less about the fact that a tactic doesn't work. It's that if everybody continues to do it, it's a pattern, and right away you recognize that it's a sales email, and that's the biggest thing.